What's up guys, macadii here, welcoming you to another RU battle. Hopefully this one will go a bit better than the last one. As I said, I've still not done a huge amount of RU, so I'm still trying to get used to it. So today, looking at this guy's team, he's got a Pangoro, which I think was NU before. I'm not sure if they've moved it up yet, because I know it was quite a major threat in NU. We've got Torkoal, so that's going to be his Rapid Spinner. Quillfish, by the looks of things, might be his lead, maybe. Probably Scarfed Primeape. What else we got? We got Kangaskhan. It's not going to be Mega. It's fine. It's fine. It should be handled. And a Cryogonal. So I need to watch out with Freeze Dry and Cryogonal. I always remember about Freeze Dry because it's really, really easy to forget about it. So if he's going to be leading with that, I think I'm going to lead with yeah, I'll lead with Drud and get my rocks up. So he leads with the Pangoro. Rather than getting rocks up, I kind of would like damage on this. So I'm going to go for Dragon Claw, and the combination of Dragon Claw and also Rough Skin should help. So he does have the Ice Punch, which is unfortunate, but I think I just want to try and take this Pangoro out, because Pangoro can, especially with its knockoff, does a huge amount of damage. So from here it gives me free reign to go out into yeah, Mega Gallade, and I'm just going to go for a close combat. Even if the Quillfish comes in, it's not too much of a problem. I can either, judging by the damage, either stay in and go for a Psycho Cut, or swap out, probably swap out into something else. Probably my Meloetta, just because it's special and we'll hit it on the he'll think I'll be hitting it on the special side. I do have Psyshock, which may be a bit of a problem, but or I can also Charge Beam and start setting up on it. So from here I anticipate either the Quillfish coming in or the Primeape, I think. I guess the Torkoal could come in, but I haven't got any hazards up, so I don't really see any point in him sending that out. So he does lead out with the Quillfish. From here I'm just going to go out into my Meloetta, and he may go for a Taunt, or he just goes for a Waterfall. Oh, that does a lot. He's Life Orb, okay. Well, I'm just going to go straight for Psyshock and try and take him out. Normally they're defensive, so luckily I do take him out, which is good. But yeah, I didn't anticipate that being Life Orb at all. So we'll have to see. So that means probably his Torkoal has got his maybe max defense invested, with the Cryogonal being his special wall. So Kangaskhan comes in. I know for a fact it can't really touch Golbat, so I'm going to go out into Golbat, take the Fake out. Oh, he just goes for Power Up Punch. Okay. By the looks of things, this is AV Kangaskhan, so I'm just going to go for Toxic. Combination of Toxic and Super Fang should bring him down to an amount of health where he's not going to be too much of a problem, really. So yeah, so I get the Toxic off. Return does a pretty reasonable chunk actually, but I do outspeed, which is key. So I'm going to get a Super Fang off, and Cryogonal does come in, which is nice. So I do get 49% off on Cryogonal, and this gives me a opportunity to go out into probably Mega Gallade, because nothing appreciates to switch in on a close combat, really. Even if he goes for the cover, that's fair enough. I'm actually just going to go for a knockoff. I think that's probably a better play, because I'm not exactly sure, can't remember exactly what item the Kangaskhan is. He does stay in and go for the Ice Beam, which is an interesting play, but not one I would agree with, really. But I guess he may have just wanted to sack it off. That's fair enough, and get a bit of damage on my Gallade. So the Torkoal does come in, and Hate Me should be able to handle this pretty well. I know he's probably going to get his rocks up if possible. I mean, no special defense investment and 19% on that. So I'm just going to Roost up on this guy, even if he does Will-O-Wisp me. It's not too much of a problem. I know I'm then getting residual damage, but it's not too much of a problem really. And I don't rely on using my attack stat really. So I'm just going to try and spread a few Toxics around and sort of cause as much damage that way. But I used to run Brave Bird on the Golbat, and I found I was just completely walled by Steel types. Whereas at least this way, I know it's really if it's a Steel type, I can't or Poison type, I can't kill it unless I Super Fang a ridiculous number of times. But it just means I do get a lot more damage off as well. The other thing people forget as well is that Golbat has Infiltrator, so you get a lot of things that try and sub up on it, and then you toxic them through the sub, or you get a Super Fang off through that. So yeah, sub would normally be quite a big problem for this, but it really isn't. So I'm actually going to go for Toxic this turn, just to get some damage off. He is going to keep going for the Lava Plume, and from here I should be fairly safe just to keep roosting up. Even if he does go back out into the Kanga, I can still go for a Super Fang, half his health. So unfortunately he does get the burn, but then it was a 1 in 3 chance, so it's not too bad at all really. So I'm just going to keep roosting up, letting the toxic damage build up, and probably after this roost I'll go for a Super Fang just to speed things up a bit. So he goes out into the Primeape. I'm predicting the Stone Edge here, and I know for a fact this handles both of those, so it's quite a good incentive to keep this. So in terms of what I'm going to sack, the Gallade is good for Kangaskhan. That is good for both of those. I guess Kangaskhan may have Sucker Punch, that's the only thing. This guy's probably the least useful, I would say. And I do have quite a bit of defense in there, so I'm going to have to sack off that. So he does bring out the Torkoal. So he's doing a bit of doubling, but I'm just going to go straight back out into Golbat. Golbat just doesn't care, and I'm going to go for a Super Fang. I think once he's done a Lava Plume on me. So he goes gets his rocks up. That's not too much of an issue really. I'm going to use this turn to get Super Fang off, because I know even if he does force me out by going into the Primeape, I've done a pretty decent amount of chunk of damage to him. And I outspeed the Torkoal, so I can still roost up. So I'm going to go back out into Earmuffs, see whether he has the Stone Edge. He probably does have the Stone Edge. He goes for the EQ. Oh, very well played, predicting the what's the Roost. So I'm just going to sack this off now, I think. And considering he's most likely choiced, he does go back out into the Torkoal, but the Torkoal is being worn down, so I'm just going to just go for an EQ, get as much damage off as I can. Even if he does kill me with an Lava Plume, it's not too bad. And so now we're at the stage where I can roost up my Golbat, and by the time the toxic damage wears him down, I should be at good enough health to actually survive the hit. So from here, I'm going to go. The Torkoal is at quite a low health now, so I'm going to. I know that pretty sure that doesn't outspeed Kangaskhan. That's the problem. So maybe this is the best thing to get rid of. Yeah, I'm going to. Sorry guys. I'm actually going to sack off my Gallade. So he does go for the U-turn. That's unfortunate. And I imagine he's going to go back out into the Kangaskhan. But considering he's just got Power Up Punch, I don't think he's going to have Fake Out as well. So he does go out into the Kangaskhan. I think I just need to go for a close combat, get some damage off. He does have the Sucker Punch, which is unfortunate. From here, I want to go out into, kind of like to save that for as long as possible, and this. So I'm going to go out into Javelin, I should be able to take anything that it throws at me, and I'm just going to go for a Water Pulse and take that out. And then that will just leave the Torkoal on the Primeape. So he does just go for the Power Punch. I think he's being a bit greedy there. He may be AV though. He is AV, which is unfortunate. Let's see. Assuming that's Scarfed, NutCracker has not got much of a chance to live now. So I'm going to go back out to NutCracker. Javelin does outspeed the Torkoal as well, so I know I can kill the Torkoal off. So, and then Toxic should be able to take the Kangaskhan out from there. Yeah. So, from here, I'm going to go out into Javelin. If he does lead with the Torkoal, he leads with the Primeape. I think he's going to have to sack the Primeape. No, not the Primeape, sorry, the Torkoal. I'm pretty sure I should be able to take a hit. Yeah, that's fine. And, so by the looks of things, it's GG from here, because I take him out. And yeah, I think it's just the Torkoal. Yeah, it's just the Torkoal left. So let's see, only forfeits. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the battle, and I'll see you guys at the next one. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep up with my latest content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. Caddy out.